Does running away from your problems resolve the problem? Clearly not. Running away from a problem will only delay and postpone the problem from reappearing again in the future. And maybe this is one of your challenges in life, that you struggle to face your problems and overcome them. Maybe you have a habit to run away from delicate issues, complicated situations, and you avoid making tough decisions. If that's you, or if you know somebody that is struggling with overcoming problems and they have the tendency to run away from problems, you can share the link with them today. I want to read with you today the book of Genesis, the story of Hagar. The angel said to her, Hagar, Sarai's servant, where have you come from and where are you going? I'm running away from my mistress Sarai, she replied. The angel of the Lord said to her, return to your mistress and submit to her authority. Very well. So we have a situation here where Hagar ran away from her workplace. And the angel, he asked a very intelligent question. He asked her two questions in one go. Where have you come from? And where are you going to? I repeat, where have you come from and where are you going to? She was able to answer the first question. She said, I came from my mistress Sarai, my employer. I ran away from my employer, and she was not able to answer the second question. Remember what was the second question? Let me help you and refresh. Where have you come from and where are you going? She was able to say and answer where she came from, but she was not able to tell the angel where she was going to. And that's a big problem. If you don't know where you're going to, it means that you have no direction. There's no plan. She was running away without a plan. How many people they terminate their contract because they have a difficult situation at work? I'm not talking about violence or your life being in danger. I'm talking about a complicated work situation. Maybe pressures, or you struggle with unity, or it's very tense. There are a lot of different situations at work, and there's no perfect workplace. But if you resign and you hand in your resignation letter and you run away from that job because you cannot deal with the stress, but if you have no plan where to go, what to do next, so you're not solving the problem. Running away doesn't solve the problem. A resignation letter is not always solving the problem. Submitting your termination letter is not always solving the problem. It's just solving your emotions and your feelings that moment, that time. But what is the next step? Have you thought about the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps? Do you have a new job waiting for you? If the answer is no, then where are you running to? And this is the lesson that we learn with Hagar. Because the angel intelligently, because he cared about her, asked her, where did you come from? Where are you going to? And because she couldn't answer him where she was going to, the angel told her, return. Go back where you came from. Not because that was a pleasant situation, not because he didn't understand her feelings and emotions, but basically The angel was teaching her like this. Solve your problem, fix your problem, deal with your problem, face your problems. Because if you don't resolve your problem and you just run away, in the future, you may work for someone again with a similar character, with a similar work pressure, and you don't know how to deal with it. You don't know how to handle this. And what are you going to do next? In your next job, you're going to run away again. And this is so important, and you can apply this at work. You can apply this in a relationship, in your marriage, in anything you're going to do in life. If you don't know how to overcome the problem, then how can you face the problem in the future? Because problems, they repeat. Problems reappear. That's a cycle of life and history. History always repeats itself. But if you have learned how to overcome, then you know how to deal with it in the future. If you are going through family problems, you're going through marriage problems, if you're struggling in your workplace, if you have a situation that you feel clueless, you don't have the answers, you feel nervous, you feel like unhappy about the situation, and your desire is just to escape and run away, stop whatever you're doing. The angel is telling you, the angel of God is telling you, return. Return to the problem, solve the problem. Return to the problem, deal with it. Return to that difficulty and tackle it. And when you deal with the problem, you grow, you learn, you mature, you strengthen. And not only you are a blessing and you overcome, but you will also be able to teach your loved ones, your children, how to overcome that problem. It's very difficult to teach someone to overcome a problem if you have not overcome that problem yourself. God wants to enrich you. God wants to empower you, but you need to trust in His voice. If you or somebody that you know is running away from a situation, I want you to know that you can overcome that problem and you don't need to do that alone. We can help you with the guidance and the voice of God. And if you need more information about how to overcome problems in an intelligent way, scan the QR code, get in touch with us, speak to one of our counselors. You can talk to them anonymously, and they will listen to you non-judgmental. Okay? This is the voice of God today to make you intelligent and to start making better decisions. All right? Don't forget that we are this week preparing ourselves in a week of sanctification for the weekend. Saturday and Sunday, we're going to have the Lord's Supper of the covenant of the pact with God. Okay? We're going to have different times in Tagalog, Chinese, and English, and you can join us here in the weekend at the Help Center. We have the address in Kowloon. You can scan the QR code. You can walk in here 7 days a week, and we are looking to bind with you together at the table of the Lord during the Lord's Supper of Covenant. Expect strengthening, expect revival, expect renewal, and expect restoration. Join us again tomorrow in the Voice of Faith. God bless you all abundantly. Bye-bye.